It's one of the biggest music events of the summer, CMA Fest, and our Jaclyn Lee got an all-access pass and spoke to country legends, up-and-coming acts, and the man behind the ABC primetime special airing tomorrow.
CMA Fest is the party of the summer.
There's nothing like CMA Fest. The feeling of, even though there's people from all over the world, it still feels like it's a massive family out there. There's just a good vibe in the stadium.
I'm so fired up. It's a night that we look forward to all year.
When I take the stage, I view it very much like a fighter ready to go win the belt.
Thousands of fans from around the world come to Nashville for an all-out 4-day jam.
What do you think makes CMA Fest so special?
CMA Fest is all the songs that you've loved throughout your whole life, so many new artists, and then all these crazy, insane surprises. Like, you literally have no idea. I always go to the sound checks because I'm like, who's coming up? And then I freak out.
I've been told it's beautiful to see this time of year.
You've performed at so many shows all across the world. What makes CMA Fest so special and so unique?
Well, it's like people come from all over the world to be here, right? Because it's an opportunity to see essentially everyone who's anyone in the genre in any way, shape, or form, from the newest artists that you heard of last year or 6 months ago to, you know, people who've been doing it for 50 years.
Girl, I'm gonna take my time, love you slow, love you right.
You know, everybody's volunteering their time and coming out and doing it, and I think that's what makes it special. And of course, the fans. You know, you put those two things together and you got something special.
I started going to CMA Fest as a fan, and then to get the chance to play it, and then to celebrate like 50 years of it. Not me. I haven't been here 50 years, but just to be a part of such a, you know, a monumental where we are right now.
And 50 years of CMA Fest, and you guys are performing this like legendary like tradition, you know?
It's unbelievable. 50 years. It's crazy that it's been going on that long. But we're just so grateful to be a part of it, honestly. To get to play the stadium, I know a lot of artists are out there making great country music and so much good music all over town. And I know it's only a handful that get to play the stadium, and we'll never take that for granted.
I mean, and there's live music all over town.
Only in Music City can you hear it and feel it.
You can feel the energy. My favorite song of your guys is Just the Way. I love you just the way
God made you, girl, he don't make mistakes.
And for Parmalee, getting to this point is a milestone in itself.
My mom's even gave us loans to pay off recordings, and we paid her back. And, you know, I mean, just it's just been a big, like, family involvement.
One of those recordings they can thank their mom for, Carolina.
She feels like Carolina, looks like California.
Back at the stadium, I spoke with the man behind the magic, executive producer of the fest, Robert Deaton.
Look at this.
Can you imagine standing here in front of 70,000 people?
What was it about it that made you think, you know what, this could work?
Because I felt like we have the greatest artists in the world. And so I thought if people could see what this is the party that they would like to come to.
Inviting not only the biggest names in country, but also its rising stars.
Where the magic happens.
He took us into the control room, central command behind the operation.
My favorite thing is when we know that a star is born, you know?
Describe that to me. How do you know?
It's just magic. It's a brand new artist or someone that hadn't played the stadium. And also, what this means to artists, I've had managers and artists cry when I've called them. It means that much.
Nashville's such a talented place.
Yeah.
How do you possibly pick those new artists to perform here?
I book the show and try to have a real nice mix of the legends, you know, the Keith Urbans of the world, and then also the newer acts as well.
So who is the artist to watch this year?
We have more artists this year that's their first time than we've ever had, than I've ever had on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you choose it that way, or just because there's so much talent?
You know what? It just kind of ended up being that way. But it just shows you where country music is and where we're going, and it's in great hands. So I'm looking at Lainey Wilson, You know, and she's one of the hosts this year with Elle King and Dirks, and this is her first year with a full set. Ashley McBride, her first year. Hardy, Cody Johnson, Jelly Roll. All these artists, first time on this stage, you kind of go, there is something in the water. Something's happening right now in country music in the best way possible.
I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning with a bone dry bottle of Jack Eyes pouring.
I used to come up here. My story is different. I never like looked at, you know, singers and was like, that's gonna be me one day. But when I saw people play this stadium, I was like, that is the coolest person in the world. It's very mind-blowing to know that we're gonna play in the stadium tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what to say.
A place for artists to become legends.
I think playing here is also special because this shares the same parking lot of the juvenile detention that I was locked up in as a child. So I remember watching football games out of my cell in B-Pod right here.
Full circle.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a full circle moment, dude. I could hear the announcer from inside that place, and to know that I'm gonna be the announcer they'll hear tonight, it's good. Yeah, it's goosebumps.
For us to get to be here on such a big stage is just, I think, beyond whatever I had in mind when I was a kid. It's just crazy.
I mean, I'm playing with Vince Gill tonight, who is like my ultimate hero. It was my first concert when I was 6 years old.
It's like the ultimate pinch me.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Jaclyn Lee all over CMA Fest. Jaclyn, thank you. That was awesome. And you can watch CMA Fest special tomorrow at 8 p.m. on ABC or the next day on Hulu.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.